Welcome to the Miami International Autodrome, home of the Miami Grand Prix. This exciting track circumnavigates the Hard Rock Stadium, home to the National Football League outfit, the Miami Dolphins. With great opportunities for wheel-to-wheel battles featuring 19 corners, 3.36 miles long, and expected average speeds of 138 miles an hour, the Miami International Autodrome will be sure to create lots of chances to overtake. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and a very happy Carlos Sainz will start second. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Perez, Leclerc, and Sir Lewis Hamilton, and Russell, Norris, Ricciardo, Mick Schumacher, and Kevin Magnussen, Joe, Fernando Alonso, Yuki Tsunoda, and Bottas. They've taken a grid penalty. Baker, Vettel, Alex Albon, and Lance Stroll. Gasly, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty. And Nicholas Latifi. And now it's time to head down to the track. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, how do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Okay, here we go. F122 Miami Grand Prix. This is my career number 5. And we're doing a formation lap. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Please leave a comment. Please ring the bell for future notifications. And yeah, leave a comment. I love to hear from you guys. And you hear my dog shaking his collar in the background. And here we go. We qualified P15th. And my first time ever racing on this track. So it was definitely a learning experience. And we qualified pretty horribly. We had some rain in qualifying, which I'm not great in the rain, but I'm definitely getting better. Yeah, we're getting better. I kind of lost my patience a little bit in this race. The AI in this game is super aggressive. It'll come down on you even when you have position on the inside, which is something that I think Codemasters should fix, but it seems like they're more interested in the stupid microtransactions, probably because EA bought them, than they are the actual gameplay, which is kind of sad because I always liked this game, but lately, like a lot of other people, I've been getting frustrated and trying to play it, but it's just not the same as it used to be. Hopefully they'll come around, but I don't have much faith. EA is not good. They're like 2K. They're the same. All they care about is the money. They don't really care about the gameplay. They'll sacrifice gameplay for money. It's just how these companies are. It seems like the smaller the company, the more that they're interested in making the game great. Probably because they have to. So, anyways, that's my rant for the formation lap. As you can see, we got Bottas in front of us and Vettel behind us. And we'll see how we do. Here we go into our gate. And we get a green. Not the best, but not my worst. We were looking for purple there, but didn't get it. See if we can get off to a better start this time. We get our red lights. Here we go. Green light. And Bottas is pulling away from us a little bit. You can see Vettel getting on the inside. He gets by us, but we get Vettel back. We get Bottas back. As usual, we can kind of get him back going into the corner. We're right behind Joe now, trying to really stay on his tail. And, we'll take a look at that start again later. We'll go back at the end of the laps to see, the interesting stuff. Here we go on the inside. And see, we got him by half a car length here. It doesn't stop him from coming down on us. That's what I'm talking. If you get inside somebody, it should stop them from coming down on you. They should have to stay in their lane, like you should have to respect their lane. But here we go anyways. We're down, and we managed to get Joe in that corner. We're going to brake late. Now we're on Alonso. We're going to get right behind him. We're going to try the same move on Alonso coming up here. Everybody's bunched up, and we get inside. But he doesn't stay in his lane. He comes right down on us. He actually hits our rear end and causes us to go into him. We lock wheels, but we managed to hold on. I'm not giving up positions because of that around. I'm not doing that. So I decided to get a little more aggressive. And here we go. We're in P12, so we go from P15 to P12. And now it's Sonoda. We're trying to close in on Sonoda. Hopefully we can make a better pass on him. And here we come to the end of the first lap. We're going to take a look at those replays. Here's the start. And you can see me on the outside here in the purple car right there. BWT, where we managed to get Bottas there. And now we're coming in, getting right behind them. And let's see if I get position here, see if I'm right. You can see we're right on his tail through that section. And there we are, right inside. Now watch, see, we're clear, we stay in our lane, but he comes down right into us and bumps us. But we managed to hold our own. And now here's that other pass on Sonoda coming up. You can see we close in on Sonoda right here. No, this is on our teammate. There we go. See how he just comes down and hits us? And that doesn't even allow us to stay in our lane because he pushed the back of our car, which causes us a hard time to get out into our lane. It just put our car a little sideways. So instead of fighting side by side, the AI chooses to bump you. That's just the way this year's game is. Make the AI race, And here we go. We're on Sonoda's tail. That was our teammate Alonso that we bumped with. Hope we didn't do any damage to him. We need him to get some points. And we're right in the mid-pack, right where we've been pretty much this whole series. I think we were up in front one race, but most of the races we've been in the mid-pack. We don't have the straight line speed to keep up, as you can see. And I don't know why that is. I don't do my own R&D and stuff, which might be a mistake, because I think if I did my own R&D, I would put it in maybe engine power. And maybe my engine power, it seems like it's acting like a Formula 2 or something. See how they just get so much better straight line speed than me. It's like I don't have the engine power. Now I can outbrake, but I just can't keep up with them. So I have to figure that out. Maybe I'll go into the R&D and see if I can make some changes. I'm not sure, but I'm going to try that out. See if I can gear towards engine power. I don't want to start the season all over again because I'm 5 races into this thing. And I would like to finish the season. I really would. And here we go. We're right on Sonoda now. And let's see how we're going to get by him. We're setting him up. And we know that this section here, we can get by him because they're slow. Let's see if we get by him. We managed to really get almost the whole time. He still bumps us. And we managed to get, I would say, 90% of our car by him there. And he still hit us. So I don't know what the deal is there. I would hope that they would fix that. When we come into here, and they're side by side. And we come in, and Schumacher just slows way down, and we manage to catch his wheel, and we turn him, which that's the first time we've ever done that in any race. But I'm just moving on. I'm not worrying about it. Like I said, during this race, I lost patience with the AI because they were bumping me, and I feel like the AI in this game just tries to slow you down. That's its main goal. Its main goal isn't to race. Its main goal is to slow you down, which to me is bad programming. Program the AI to race. This is racing. But anyways, we're back on it. We're at P10. We're going to take a look at that lap 3. And you can see we're right on Sonoda there. And we managed to get him in this section, but it doesn't show it for some reason. I don't know what happened there. I look back, it was supposed to show the replay, the highlight, but it missed that one. But it'll show this one when I turn Schumacher for sure. And here we go, we come into the corner. I get some speed here. Schumacher's just a little slow. He slows way down, and I just turn him. Not having the AI slow me down in this game, it's not happening. Even though I lost a little time. So we got Magnussen in front of us. I think we heard from the engineer or somebody that Magnussen was having car trouble, so we knew that we were going to get by him eventually. And you can see Sonoda's 7/10 behind us. And here we go. We're back into that section where we're faster than most of the AI right here. You can see how we close. But watch this. We get on the gas, and we just don't have the engine power. I mean, I have DRS here. I have ERS is open. DRS. Look at this. And I can barely stay up with them. I got DRS and ERS. We make a move to the inside because we know we can outbrake them. And we get by him there. And we end up slowing them down a little bit, which is good. We almost clipped him all there. Come into this tough left-right section, chicane. Go back to this right. This track is pretty cool, actually. I kind of like this track. I had to just learn it recently. And now it's like we're all alone here. We're out in no man's land. Because the AI managed to hold us up enough to get us out of the DRS of the cars in front. So you can see Magnussen made a move on us on the inside there, but we managed to hold him off. We didn't come down on him. We managed to outrace him. And so we're pitting this lap. We're going on the mediums. And here we go, through this S section. Then we have another section up here of S's. A left, right, and then that big left. A left, right, and then that big left. Where it's almost like you got to treat it as one corner. Just one long corner and come in and hit the gas. A little wide there. Maybe get off the throttle a little bit. But you can see we put a gap between us and Sonoda. We're a second up. But he's got tremendous straight line speed. Look at him. Look at him. He just gained, what, 5/100ths there? Half a second? On that straight. He gained a half a second on it. So if any of you know, if anybody watching this video knows why and how I can combat that, like what I can do, maybe R&D wise or something, please let me know, because I don't play this game a lot. I don't do the engineering part of it. I just do the driving part. I think my setup's good. I got low wings. I don't have high wings on it, so it's not like my wings are high. I think I just don't have the power. So here we come. We're coming down to the 19th. Oh, we'll take it, and that's right. We're pitting this lap. See if we can get a good stop in a pitch. We usually do pretty good on this part. I think every race I've had purple. Yeah, and I did it again now. So we do really well on the pit. Here we go. We're out of the pits. Let's see where we end up.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
Then we come out with P14. We got Vettel in front of us, which we drove past him on the first lap. So we know we can definitely catch him. And this corner is where we make up a lot of ground on the AI. See, we close in. Then we get a good exit here. We get right on the throttle. But, again, this is Vettel. Look at him. So we're hitting our battery hard. Here we have DRS. And look at this. DRS and our battery, and the only way we can catch them is to outbrake them. So that makes it really difficult. I'm gonna go back and start looking at, maybe look at some guides and try to figure that out, why I don't have any straight line speed. Again, he's just leaving us in the dust. So what we're looking for this race, because we started P15, looking for a top 10. If we had straight line speed, I think we could actually do better. And if maybe going to a little longer race, and there goes Vettel in the pits. So we end up getting by him. And now we're P12. There's a couple cars in the pits, P11, P10. So we're in the 10th, and Alonso's behind us in 11th. And Alonso's in the pits. So hopefully he'll be able to hold on to 11. And maybe we can pick up a spot. Coming through that left-hander. Where we said we treat it like one corner. Get on the gas. Not bad that time. That was a little better. We're using the battery every chance we get because we know we don't have any speed on the straight. So I am using the battery every single time on the straights. And you can see Ricciardo's 3 seconds up, 3.5, 3.2. We're faster than most of the AI through these corners. .7, and then watch 2.8, 2.9. He'll just take off now because we're not straight. We hit our battery again. You can see we're just draining that battery 16, 15%, and he's back up to 3.2. Got pretty much no chance of catching him. That's Latifi, so I'm not sure if he's pitted yet. I don't think he was in front of us, so he might not have pitted yet.
In front is 3.0 seconds. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by
3 seconds behind the Latifi, 2.8. I think we're closing on him. 2.7, 2.6. Yeah, it looks like we're closing on him through there. Maybe something's wrong with his car. He might have damage or something because he's dropping fast. Yeah, we're like a second, 2 seconds. If we catch him on the straight, then we know he's hurt. 1.8. Yeah, we're making up ground even on the straight. Which if he was, if his car was good, that wouldn't happen. So it looks like we're going to get him. Maybe he'll end up hitting or something, because something's definitely wrong with his car. Here we go. We're on lap 8, 14. We hit the overtake again here. And we're within second. We got DRS on the TV now, so we should be able to hunt them down now. Is he going to go in the pits? Nope, he doesn't go in the pits. Thought for sure he'd be pitting, because it looks like he's having some kind of problem. He almost stops right there. And you can see Alonso's still behind us. So I think as far as our team goes, we're where we're supposed to be, but you can decided not to go for it here because the cars come down on you, and we decided maybe we didn't want to take a chance of the car coming down. So we definitely know we got more speed than him, so we'll get him on the straight. So this is lap 9. Here we go. We're blasting the battery. We got draft. We got DRS. And this should be an easy pass. He comes down, tries to squeeze us a little bit, but that's an easy overtake there. We'll take another look at that one at the end of this lap. Coming through this tricky little section, which I actually like that section. I think it's unique. Now we should be able to gap Latifi because he was actually having some problem. Although look on the straight, he's still catching us. Jeez, that's unbelievable. And does he end up going in the pits? Alonso's right behind him. Yep, he went in the pits. He finally went in the pits. And here we are. Here's the look at the pass on Latifi. We get right on his tail. We get under him. That's probably our cleanest pass of the race. We get by him nice and smooth. And there we go, back to the race, lap 10. Just a few laps left. And it doesn't look like we're going to catch Ricardo. He's 3.3 seconds in front of us. And I don't think we're going to catch him. Because they have that straight line speed. There we go. The rest of the race is just about staying safe and bringing home a couple points. We'll get it. I think we get 2 points for 9th, and Alonso will get 1 point for 10th. So we're trying to secure that midfield. Nice and smooth through that section. And if anybody's watching who's really good at this game, and you can see where I'm losing speed, or things I can be doing better, please let me know. I know there's a lot of people I watch on YouTube that are really, really good. I mean, some of them are esports drivers, so you're never going to catch those guys, but a couple other guys I watch, they're so fast.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Number 11 here. Just trying to make good corners, good exits. And, yeah, I kind of like Miami. I like the track. I think it was a good addition to the game. I think they took out Russia this year. They added this. This is a much nicer track than Russia was. Really, really good track. They built it around the stadium. I think it's called Hard Rock Stadium, where the Dolphins play. It's got 19 corners. Fair amount of corners, a lot of elevation changes. Just a really solid design. You can see the highway going above it. I mean, really, really nice design. Is that the stadium to the left? No, that's the paddock. I think it could be the stadium. Yeah, we'll take a look. I know it goes around the stadium, so. Yeah, that's the paddock right there. Yep. It's to the right.
Okay, gap ahead is
The
2.6
stadium
seconds.
could be inside of us. Let's take a look for that, just for fun. It should be off to our right. I think that might be the roof pit right there. pretty cool though, the way they built it. Well, maybe go down there someday and see a Grand Prix. It's in the United States. It'd be nice. Maybe we'll go down there. That'd be a fun trip. That would be a lot of fun, actually. I think we got 2 more laps to go. And you can see Ricardo is starting to close in on it now. We're only 2.4 seconds. We were almost 4 seconds behind. Yeah, now we're like 2 seconds behind. Problem is this. That's the problem right there. Once they get on the straight, see you later.
Right, we've got enough fuel for 3 more laps.
As soon as I get done this video, I'm going to go back into the game and take a look at the R&D and the... I might have to restart the season. I might have to take over because if I can't change the engine power, I got no chance of catching these guys. I hate to restart the season, but hey, it's practice. Make me a better driver. I get better. So... And I know all these tracks now, so it won't be like I have to learn the tracks over again. I don't remember which track's next, but I know a lot of the tracks. It's just the newer ones I have to learn. And the good news is it's not taking as long to learn them now. I seem to learn them relatively quickly now. I play iRacing, I learn the tracks much faster. I used to have to watch a lot of videos on the tracks. Now I don't. I'm starting to... You start to see patterns, like you see corners that remind you of other corners. And you can use knowledge from that. Although some of them are unique, like that section there. I watched Jono Ottmeyer do that section. Oh my God, he's so freaking fast through there. That was insane. I was like, how the hell did he carry that much speed through there? But I think he's 2-time world champ, so I guess that's how. And here we go.
Okay, this is your final lap of the race.
I think this is the last lap. I think so. So as you can see, we made some ground up on Ricardo, but just not enough frontline speed. Maybe if I do start another season, I'll make the races a little longer and cut out all the stuff in between, like the laps where nothing really happens, and just do highlights or something. Do a couple laps, but then do highlights. That might be a better format for this game. So here we go, last section. We're almost in DRS of Ricardo now. It's too bad we didn't have a couple more laps. I think we could get him. Let's see, here he goes, watch, 5. Well, we hit the battery, see, we get the battery, we're hitting the battery, we're trying, and we're not going to catch him. This is the end of the race. Charles Leclerc wins again. I think he's won every race so far, maybe besides one. And here we go. Coming to the checkered flag, and bang, that's the end of the race. Not a bad race. I felt like I drove well. I feel like I'm getting better. We get driver of the day again, which we seem to have a lock on driver of the day. We seem to always win driver of the day. And we'll watch the celebration. I probably should cut this out too. Maybe what I'll do is I'll watch some videos of other guys doing this game and see what they do. Because there's a lot of space where I could cut the video down a little more.
I know
maybe
it
make
sounds
it
like an
more
awfully
interesting.
reductive statement, but fast cars win races, and we
But
saw that today
we'll
with our
watch
winner.
the celebration again.
And here we are, a team that is no stranger to the podium, taking their place on top
here we
once
go.
again. A sublime
podium.
race today, and a stunning win for Ferrari.
Which we haven't seen all season. Anyways, after the celebration, we'll show you the results.
And now let's
And
take
here's
a
the
look
results.
at
We
the
finished
standings.
9th. Our teammate finished
Anthony
10th. We
Davis,
secured
who
3
would you rank
points,
as your driver of the
which
day?
isn't
I have to
terrible.
give
We
to
started,
They
both started
demonstrated
way
a very
down the
delicate
grid.
touch and close proximity to other
And
cars,
that's
as well as
it.
showing
That's
a lot of maturity and patience
that's it.
in
The
difficult situations.
McLarens,
It's
we got to
time
get those
check out
McLarens. They're the
constructors'
team that's
standings.
right in front of
No
us.
change in the top spot then, but with today's points,
And I hope you
their
like
hold
the
on that
video.
lead is getting weaker.
Trying
Well,
my
what an
best
end
to
to
put
another
out some good
fantastic weekend
content.
of
I'll
racing.
get better.
Thanks to
I got to
everyone who
watch some
joined
other
us,
people.
and we'll
Hopefully
see you
we'll
for
get
the next
better.
one.
And cut out some of the fat, I think. And, I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked it, please like and subscribe. Please ring the bell for future notifications. That's how you see if I got a video coming up. And please leave a comment. I love the comments. I'll answer every single one. And I'll see you next time.